Hey, this is Alex and I'm good at games. With Halloween fast approaching, I thought it'd be a good idea to review a horror game. And nothing scarier than spending $30 on this.
Oh gosh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Today I'll be reviewing The Missing, JJ MacField and the Island of Subtitles That Are Too Long, a horror puzzle platformer for Nintendo Switch. This game is made by SWERY, the man responsible for Deadly Premonition, so you know we're in for something good. The game begins after protagonist JJ and friend Emily decide to go camping on a mysterious island that may or may not exist. The following morning, JJ wakes up only to find that Emily has gone missing.
Oh no!
And so we set out into a hellish dreamscape after her. The story can basically be summed up in one word: why? Why am I collecting donuts? Why is that monster murdering our clone? Why is this deer a doctor? Why is the voice acting so awkward? As the game progresses, you'll get way more questions than answers. And any information you do get is drip-fed in the form of old text messages on JJ's phone. I found these messages pretty boring to read through. While some give you important insight into JJ's backstory, others seem to be pointless flavor text written by somebody trying to fit in with the young people. The in-game storytelling is definitely more interesting, but maybe not in the way the developers intended. I was never sure what emotion I was supposed to be feeling at any point, and JJ's voice actress apparently felt the same way.
What?
For a horror game, I was laughing more often than screaming. Even for comedic purposes, interesting scenes are few and far between, with most development happening in the first and last hours of the game. Without spoiling much, the way everything retroactively starts making sense after the ending is well done, but it's not worth the journey to get there, especially when the gameplay does a horrible job of picking up the slack. I'll get the positives out of the way first, since it's a much shorter list. For a puzzle platformer, the mechanic of killing yourself in different ways to get past obstacles is a novel idea. Many of the puzzles are well thought out and made me feel clever for solving them. But, and this is a big but, this game controls like, well, but. All actions feel and look super clunky, even simple things like jumping. And the animations for basically everything are a huge waste of time. For example, some puzzles require you to break your neck to reverse gravity, you know, like in real life. So to do something simple like rotate a lever on the ceiling, you need to first get hit by something and wait for JJ to get up, then limp your way over to the lever, then slowly rotate the lever, then limp your way back, and lastly, watch the healing animation to flip the stage around. This process takes forever and needs to be repeated every single time you want to reverse gravity. Don't even get me started on the monkeys. What ends up happening is you'll figure out a puzzle in 1 minute and then spend 10 minutes hobbling back and forth trying to make JJ do what you want. It's painful, literally. The game's already short, around 5 hours. So when you spend 2 of those hours just waiting for things to happen, it just feels kind of pathetic. But hey, at least there's a Mario button.
Woohoo! Emily!
Mario!
Hello!
Mario!
Woohoo! Emily! Where are you? Is anyone there? Emily! Where are you?
Mario?
I'm sure somebody, probably wearing a monocle, could argue that this game is supposed to be a chore because it revolves around themes of inner struggle and self-destruction. But games are a form of entertainment first and foremost, so if I'm not enjoying myself in some way, it's not a good game. The visuals also leave a lot to be desired. I've seen better looking PS2 games. Comparing the concept art unlocked with donuts to the real game is like comparing the Mona Lisa to the Mona Pizza. Oh hey, I unlocked some glasses. How do they look? On the bright side, the music is pretty okay, if not a little strange sometimes. To sum it up, The Missing is a game with a lot of good ideas, but it fails to execute on most of them, which is weird because execution is a huge part of the game. That's why I'm giving it a D. I don't recommend buying this, certainly not for $30. If you're really interested in the story and can find it for under 10 bucks, maybe give it a shot. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, subscribing would be appreciated. You can also leave a comment to let me know what you think about The Missing or anything else. And in the spirit of Halloween, here's a jump scare. See you next video.